Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. In today's episode, we have another bundle of coasters, so stay tuned and let's check them out. Alright, welcome back everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. A little disclaimer here, we're gonna try using OBS again here today. As you guys may or may not know, I stopped using OBS and went back over to Shadow Play somewhere in the middle of the last contest because OBS is giving me stutters or like frame hitches, and Shadow Play has a little bit of the mic is off. It sounds a little bit tinny. I don't know how to explain it, but OBS just got an update, so I want to try it out and see how it goes. So if anything goes wrong, I completely blame it on OBS. So hopefully there's no hitches and everything is smooth and we can get on with life. So let's get on to the creations. The first one of the day is going to be Xolotl's Revenge, created by Ron Weasley, one of our Discord advanced builders and golden patrons. And here they say, "Welcome adventurer, you and your team have found the unlooted temple, which appears to be going through a massive mountain. Little did you know that this temple, Xolotl," learn how to pronounce Xolotl, and he gives me a Wikipedia. Okay, let's go learn.
Xolotl.
Xolotl. Did you guys hear that?
Xolotl.
Xolotl. Okay. The Aztec god of death and fire who wants you dead for disturbing his rest. Can you and your adventurers escape before Xolotl gets you? Welcome to the Xolotl Revenge, a Mac launch coaster. This is the park blueprint version. An 8K version should come out soon. This includes mini park area as well. Thank you for supporting the community. Boom. Thank you for supporting the show. Let's get into it. Xolotl's Revenge. Here we go. Beautiful. So we did feature Ron Weasley in the last episode, and he's got another pretty big coaster for us with a little bit of a park to explore. So why don't we go down here and explore a little bit before we get going on the coaster here. I definitely like these park file coasters, so what I did here is I took this park file coaster, put two more blueprint coasters in here to give us a full bundle episode, and I quite like that. Get a little bit of an exploration here, a little bit, a mixture of everything. A nice mixed bag. It looks like Ron is really taking a liking to the adventure pack with some really good adventure blueprints. So this looks like it's the actual queue. Goes down here. Holy moly. And here we go. And here's Xolotl's Revenge. Test rating, green across the board. There's a look at the stats if you want to see them. This one's taking off. Let's get right on it. Okay, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. A really fun creation. Really knocking it out of the park, Ron Weasley. Two back-to-back really awesome spotlights. I love the interior here. The coaster actually flowed through here quite nicely, too. You pulled that off with all the day-night sequencers going in and out like that. It really does feel like an incredible adventure coaster. I like what you did with the river rapids going around here, dropping to waterfalls. There's a lot of elevation in this. It's wonderful. Really good stuff. Wowee. Oh, yeah, keep it up, Ron. You're going to be climbing through the ranks with creations like this, so keep doing what you're doing. I really don't have any feedback for you. I thoroughly enjoyed this creation. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below for Ron here. What is this here? Not sure what that is. Yeah, leave your comments down below for Ron, and let's go check out the second creation of the day. The Fright Tentment, created by Levo, one of our Discord builders and silver patrons, and here they say, so this is my first creation that was sent to you. Building this creation, I tried to do as many features as I could, include 1 or 2 jump scares. Custom audio can be downloaded here, also found in the description of the ride. Any feedback I am open to, as I would love to improve. Finally, keep up the great work. Okay, so here we are. Now, I have to tell you that your custom audio is kind of wrong. I downloaded 4 audio files. You cannot attach 4 audio files to a coaster. So, and it looks like you already have a song attached to the coaster. Where is this? Here, Dark Magic. So, I don't know how this is supposed to work. Maybe those sound effects were supposed to be attached to triggers, but even when I place down the ride after downloading the music, if I go place the ride somewhere, multiple item references, missing user audio files. So I've downloaded them and it's still not hooked up properly. So that's something you definitely have to test. Just because you attached music to speakers on your end doesn't mean it's going to work for me. Like, I can find these speakers. Oh, yeah. So you would have to put these mystery one, you'd have to put these speakers in a group or something and say like, click me and refresh me or something like that, because it's not auto loading them by default unless it's a park file. Yeah, I don't know how that works with blueprints, to be honest, and I'm not sure if I can find all your speakers. So here's some more. Refresh, no music. Refresh, no music. So yeah, that's a bit of an issue. So we got one of them to work, and I think that's going to definitely affect what your intentions for the ride were, but I don't see them in any obvious placements throughout the ride. So we're just gonna have to go with what it is, but you can learn. That's the first lesson to learn about custom audio, and make sure you tested that. You downloaded it for yourself, you had a friend download it. Don't just, create it in your park and upload it and say, okay, it should be fine. So definitely test that in the future. Let's check out the ride. It is a single rail basilisk. There's a look at the stats, and let's give it a go. Okay, seems like the speaker we hooked up didn't even quite work, did it? I didn't hear anything. I don't know what I was supposed to hear. So the coaster itself, it feels a little underwhelming if I had to say so myself. This first inversion's a little bit wonky. If you're new to the game, I would probably suggest going with like pre-made pieces or smoothing that out a little bit. We have that one inversion there and one here, and that was pretty much it. So, in terms of like the coaster layout, why is it taking us through this forest? What's it doing? It doesn't tell much of a story, and it doesn't give us a whole lot of coaster elements either. Some minor turns here and there, and it doesn't have a whole lot of breathing room. All your elements are super small. It's not spread out. Considering how long the coaster's spread out, it's just straight track, and then small elements, super small elements. So if you're gonna go with a coaster this big, I kind of expect to see a little bit more. So, increase your lift hill, add a little bit of speed to that lift hill, and have fun with the coaster. Make that coaster do a little bit more, because it's definitely lacking in terms of coaster elements and fun factor. With that being said, you're trying to go for a spooky coaster, and if you're gonna take us through the forest, try to put some ghosts in there, some animatronics, that sort of thing. And in terms of your mansion, you know, I don't know what was up with this, like the floor being missing. You don't have to do that. You could have just built a proper floor and crashed the coaster through it by taking off the collision elements in the scenery, because it just makes it look a little bit strange. So I definitely think you need to work on your polish a little bit more, push those elements, make your haunted mansion look a lot more elaborate. Looking at your part count here, you've only used 1,200 pieces, so you could have made a glorious, beautiful mansion for your boarding station, and you could have done a lot more with the forest itself. So some things to work on there for next time, Levo, but a solid effort. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. And moving on to our last creation of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the Awakening, created by SB, one of our Discord advanced builders and golden patrons. And here they say, heyo, hope you're all doing well. Excited to share with everyone today the next creation in my lineup, a natural and realistic BMM sit-down coaster. Enter if you dare, enact the scared ritual and awaken the spirit of the beast that dwells within the ancient lair. Fear is its wrath, and it hurls you high into the sky, pummels you with a volcano, and chases you across the desolate wasteland. However, be warned, for rumor has it that the whole mountain itself awakens during the night, unleashing doom upon to those foolish enough to enter. This is a realistic experience with all G-force in normal limits. Ride preferences as track view daytime, orbital view at nighttime, zoomed out of the tunnel during the launch. Thank you for all you do for the community. Until next time, smiley face. Boom, let's get into it. So we're gonna be riding this at day and night as requested. Let's start with the daytime. This looks really cool. Some nice rock work here, a giant dinosaur demon thingy there. I didn't set up the path work, but the queue appears to be here. Danger ahead, so if you can imagine some floorboards here, it would take us along through here and across. It actually looks quite nicely integrated with a pretty basic but pleasant boarding station. So here we go. Let's fire this back into test mode. There's the Awakening, and it is a launch drive tire coaster. There's a look at all the stats if you want to see them, and what was requested. Track view at daytime. Let's go. All right, an incredibly smooth experience. Let's check out the nighttime run on this guy, and we're gonna do what they asked: orbital view, wing orbit, and they said zoom out during the tunnel launch. So I mean, like that. Let's go. All right, sick coaster, Esby, and Esby's definitely one to watch out for. I'm gonna have to pull up your workshop here. So they recently were featured on Wix's contest, and we featured them with Whitewater Isle. They're partnered up with ThemeWorks. There's some modern building sets being made. I'm assuming it's gonna be for Plankoville. Pirate Island Sanctuary looks great, and then there was the, wait, did they not participate in the contest? For some reason I thought they did, but I'm not seeing it on their workshop. Interesting. But yeah, Esby, definitely an up-and-comer in this community. Keep up the great work on these blueprints. This was a phenomenal creation here. Great coaster, great scenery. I mean, it's a little bit heavy on the red rock. I would like to see a little bit more wasteland elements, maybe some falling towers and some broken bridges and, you know, stuff like this. And here, I would like to see a little bit more of that kind of scattered about, make it look a little bit more lived in. But nonetheless, it's still a very solid creation, and the rock work is beautiful. So definitely a thumbs up from me. Really great job. So what did you guys think of Esby's creation, as well as Levo's Dark Ride, as well as Ron Weasley's Adventure Coaster? So a couple up-and-comers, some new names. I expect to see these guys show up more often. So great stuff. Community's still growing, and it's fun to see new names cropping up. So there you guys go. That's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you in the next video. Bye now.